Hi, everyone, and welcome to this Leadership Pill. I am Julian Bastoni, and we have Monica Livan.
Hi, good morning.
Yeah, and we are two HR coaches, trainers, and consultants that, after years of experience with managers, we have decided to create some key tools for the leadership, for the challenges of the leadership. So, if you are a new manager or a middle manager, you might find very useful this leadership pills. So, every video has a different topic, and today we want to address something that is very important, has always been important, but in these last years has become very crucial. That is one particular aspect of diversity. So with diversity, we know we mean many things, and it might even be the diversity on the way of thinking, of the way of speaking. So between, for example, a manager and a coworker, an employee, and this might challenge in so many ways. So in your experience, Monica, what might be the biggest challenge of this type of diversity?
Okay, what happens sometimes when I talk with managers, sometimes I hear them say things like, why, when we are under pressure, when we have a stressful situation to manage, my team seems to row against. They became overly polemical, or they shut up and they say okay, and then at the end I found out that everything is going to explode. What's happening? Why it's happening this? And when I talk with them and ask, how do you think the pressure is influencing your way of leading, your behavior as a leader, they look at me in a puzzled way and say, oh, it's not my problem. I'm talking about them. I'm talking about how they manage the pressure. Oh, the fact is that, unfortunately, how our brain works, that's another story. Because as human, we are deeply influenced by the mood and the emotion of the others. So what I have in mind when I start a conversation makes a big, huge difference on how the conversation is going to end.
Wow. It seems to me a big mind shift. It's not about them, it's about me as a leader. That maybe is something that we have shared even in other videos. So, for us as leaders, what we have to pay attention to?
It's our attitude. Let's make an example. Imagine you are a leader. You had a very tough day. You are going home almost, and your customer calls and with a big problem. You are exhausted, but you decide to run a meeting, and your best engineer turns into the meeting with a quarter of an hour late. What you think in your mind when this person enters the meeting is going to tell you how the conversation is going to be. Because if you have in your mind things like, oh, here he is again, late, because he's always with his minds in the clouds. He never is never punctual. What happens? Also, if you don't want to show what you think, this mood will go through your tone of the voice. Probably is going to be a little bit harsh or abrupt. Your face, perhaps you will have an inquisitive gaze or a very tight smile. And also in your behavior, perhaps you are not listening fully to him, or you are interrupting him a lot of times. So what happens? You are triggering him a defensive reaction that could be either he starts quarreling with you, or he just shut up and not contributing anymore. But the result is the same. You are both wasting time, and you are probably come out with a solution that is a poor one, because both of you are not contributing. That's the point. The effective communication happens only when we both have what we call the okay attitude. What I mean with this? This means that I think that I can bring value to this discussion, and I think you can bring value to this discussion. If we both have this okay attitude, we are really focusing on the issue at hand, and not, talking about who is right or who is wrong and stuff like that. And we are in our, let's say, evoluted brain, not in our primitive stressed brain, where we are focused on fight or flight or freeze. That's the point.
Wow. So this win-win mindset, how can we train that? What is something that we can do maybe before a challenging conversation that help us to be in the effective mindset that we want?
Yeah, the okay attitude may be, easier said than done, especially when we deal with people that are different from us, that have a different way of doing things, that perhaps annoys us also a little bit. So what we can do to train our okay mindset a few minutes before you enter a conversation with a person that you know that perhaps you don't have a very okay mindset, try to focus on some things that you really appreciate of this person. That could be something that is related to work, but also something that is outside work. This will change your mindset, and this will show through the way you are going to communicate with this person. And this is incredible, but it works. It's also influence the way the person in front of you is approaching the conversation. So very easy stuff. Just try to focus on what positive this person can bring to the conversation, or what positive this person has.
Yeah, wow. And seems to me something applicable even to personal life with friends, with family, It's something that can apply in so many ways. So if you are interested to receive more materials like this, you can follow our leadership page, Experiential Leadership. And you can read even the article on this topic in which we deepen a bit the topic. And if this video has made you reflect, you have any insight that you want to share, please comment this video. So thank you so much for the attention, and to the next Leadership Peel. Bye-bye.
Bye.